Happy New Year, everyone who kind of subscribes to the channel. We're back doing the videos again now that kind of all the festivities and all the COVID stuff's passed. So I was in Dubai for 2 weeks as well, so that kind of covered me over the Christmas and New Year period. So the last video we done was 14 weeks out. We're now 6 on Friday, so that's passed insanely quick. I can't believe how quickly that's passed. I won't summarise too much because I do quite a lot on Instagram anyway, but I held my kind of look and my physique for quite a long time. I held it until I got back from Dubai, really. Not making any drastic changes prior to that. Added a wee bit of cardio here, sprinkling of less carbs here and there, but nothing dramatic that was gonna, drastically change my physique. So we're at that point now though. We've made some big changes over the past 10 days, so yeah, energy's starting to dip now. We're kind of getting to that nitty-gritty point. I mean, the way I'm looking at it is I'm 6 weeks out, but I fly out 5 days before to Ohio, so I technically have 5 weeks. In my brain, that's how I'm looking at it. So different physique this time. I'm over about 10 pound heavier. Yeah, just under 10 pound heavier than last time. But if you've watched my vlogs or anything that I've been speaking about in the previous show, I was far too light at that show. So now I think I'm kind of where I need to be. I prefer my physique how it looks just now than I did back then. But yeah, it's a different look. So we'll see kind of how that pans out over the next few weeks, and if I can hold that fullness and that shape. Because once I lose fullness, weak areas like my chest and my shoulders go, and it's just game over from that point for me because I'll lose my width and whatnot. So today we're going to do chest. It's almost the same setup as the last chest session, but these videos are all about kind of just keeping you entertained, and it doesn't really matter if you repeat, because I watch other bodybuilders train and I don't care if they train the same thing, so that's your cue to keep watching this. So yeah, big chest session, and but yeah, everything seems to be flying. So hopefully this, I will say this though, motivation is nowhere near as good as it was this time in the last prep. Basically, because by the time this is all done, I'll be on dieting for almost a year, and honestly, I'm just a bit bored. I'm a bit bored of feeling like shite. I'm a bit bored of my sessions being the same every single week, and but there's enough motivation there. I mean, it's the Arnold Classic USA. It's the biggest amateur stage in the planet, and for me, it's to test and see where I stand. Because there's no point trying to be a professional if you can't win a huge amateur show, in my opinion. So I'd rather see where I stand now. If it's first, fantastic, it's obviously amazing. If it's 4th, 5th, 10th, whatever, I want to see where I stand on that level. So I'm going to give it everything I've got for the next 6 weeks and just kind of make sure I'm the best I've ever been on stage and just see where that stands. So, and that's what's keeping me kind of really motivated at the moment. But yeah, it has been a bit more of a struggle this time round. So yeah, I'm ready to go. So enjoy, guys. Plan was incline barbell, but I'm going to do decline barbell today, just because I don't want to wait about for the benches. I just want to get it done, really, to be honest. But, so yeah, see how this goes. It's been a while since I've done this. I know, I think before I swapped out the incline barbell, I'm sitting about 180 for 4 or 5 reps, so depends. I've not worked this angle for a while now, so kind of just play it by ear. We'll do a single here, see how it feels. Feels good, go up to 180, just take it from there. Don't always use elbow sleeves. I'm just feeling a wee bit beat up just now, so stick them on.
Go. Yes. Right. Good. And again. Come on. Okay. Over again. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Right on. Over again. Come on. Yeah. Right. Yeah, mate, again. All the way. Yes, you can. Walk it.
We're going to do a cluster set now. So 4 sets of 4 with 15-second rest. Kind of default setting of chest days today. So.
Come on. Good.
Yeah, clusters work. I like how much, I don't know, they just feel good. There's no sciencey stuff to back up why I use them. Obviously I started using them with Patrick. Enjoyed how they made me feel, good pump, getting a lot of reps in. Just their challenge as well. So, keep using them.
Yep. 2, good. 3, again. Up. 3. 1. Let's go. Come on in, pull it. 5. Good. Again. 2. Up. 3. Again. 1, right. Up. Get it. Yes, good. Boom. Brilliant. Yeah. Yep. Good. Right, come on in. Shit. Come on, man. Right after. Let's go. Good. 2. 2. Yes. Yeah. Come on. 2. There's the beat. Up. Again. Come on. 5. Yep, you, good, try it out. Up, come on, get him, get him.
Let's go, let's go.
Right.
I just feel, see when there's like a spot with dumbbells, I feel like the shoulders going like this.
It's hard to get just a straight
aye.
to get any more pressure. I've already fucked it.
100%.
Yeah, I had as much knowledge I could do on the roof.
The 7th felt better this week.
The 7th solid I had to do. Last week I had a punch on the side I gave you. I had not run
Aye,
at all.
aye.
Ready? Good? Yeah. Come on in. Go in. Good. Easy. Nice. Come on. Get this. Easy. And again. Come on. Another. Up. Yes. First. One in. Marshall.
So, we've done one working set, 6 to 10 reps, and then we've done a back off, and the goal of the back off is to get double reps. So we've got 14 and then plus 1 with Chris, so technically beat it with the 4th rep last week, so I'm happy with that. The 70s don't seem to be moving just now, but my strength's maintaining, that's the main thing. And I'm getting PBs here and there, so I'll take it. And also pressing's my worst movement, so yeah, take every win where you can. So incline hammer strength plate loaded, one working set, 6 to 10, and then we're going to do drop the weight 30% after the back off set, and do 5-second negatives, 3-second positives. So again, nothing's changed much really with the chest session. The only thing that changed since the last video, well, we've done decline today, but that wasn't out of choice. But it's the last shoulder exercise. We do plate loaded side raises instead of the Pinata side raise, so that's the only difference. So as you can see, the consistency and the repetitiveness is still there in the sessions, but that allows me to monitor progression a lot easier. If everything stays the same week to week, I haven't trained intuitively for 7+ years. I don't like training like that. Even on holiday, I like to scope out the gym and like develop a routine in my head. So, but everyone's different. So.
Let's go. Come on. Yes. Good. Yes. And again. Come on. Up. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, come on, fuck off. Let's go. Go up, up. Yeah. Force. There. Right. Come on, Nick. Up. Go. Again. Come on. Nice. Get it. Fire off. Yeah. Fire off. Come on. Turn. Come on. Get it. Oh, nice. Arnold. Good. Go on. Come on. 1, 2. Yes, yes. Come on in. Oh, cool. Yeah. Hey. Hey. Up. Yes. Come on, Dave. Do it right. Hey. Come on. Let's go. Come on, man. I'll begin. Good. Again. Up. Yes, on. Get it. Come on. Go ahead. I'll begin. Yeah. Come on, turn off. Yeah, let's go then. Yep. Up. Come on, squeeze in. Squeeze. Yes. Right. Right. Okay. Girls being that strong. Nicely. Come on. Up all the way. Got you. Yes. Rolling. Another one. Come on. All the way down. Up we go. Up we go. Up we go. Good.
So yeah, we're done. One working set, heavy as we can, 8 to 12 reps. Second working set, we're going to change the tempo. And we're going to do 3 second negative, 2 second pause at the bottom, 1 second positive, and a 2 second pause at the top. So just trying to extend the tempos, just to make it a little bit harder. Just trying to extend the set, extend the time under tension. Yeah.
Good. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Again. Still here. Come on, we're looking. Up. Yeah, still here. Come on.
Come on.
Yep. Yes. Come on. Yeah, give it on again. Yeah. Big switch. I'll get up. Oh, that's a good lad. Here we go. Get it.
Just trying to accumulate as much blood in here as we possibly can. We've done all the hard work with the heavy presses and whatnot, so should drive as much blood as we can. So it's just going to be a case of I go, Chris goes, I go, Chris goes. 15 reps to try to drive the blood in. Nothing fancy at all really. Nice wee pump at the end of the session. One working set, so we go 12 to 15, and then second set we're going to just back off a little bit, and then do the 3s and 5s like I did with the chest press over there. So.
Come on, get out! Good. 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 2, 3, 4. Maybe we'll be on quickly. Here we go. 3, 4, 5. How we get 3? Come on, man. 3. Good.
Keep walking. One more right line. Walk the rest. that. Okay, go, millimeter, go. So that wraps up another chest session. As I said at the start, there's not a lot of change from the last one that we filmed. Last one we filmed, obviously had a lot more energy and a lot more output, but as you can see, it's kind of matched everything really, to be honest. I think I've actually gained since then. I had to swap out the incline barbell for the decline barbell because I didn't want to wait about. The last thing I want to do right now is wait about for machines, so I have a bit of compromise, but the good thing is, I think the last time I did 180 in the decline bench, I got five reps or something, so I got a nice comfortable 6 there. I could have got a 7th if I'd risked it, but I think Chris would have ended up doing most of that rep, so there's no point. So yeah, it was a productive session. Once I get the blood flowing in that, I'm fine. But today I had a client cancel on me last minute, so I ate at 9:30, didn't train until 12. That's a long time to not eat, especially when you're starving. So. But pulled out of the bag once again, so I'm happy with that. And so yeah, we're 6 weeks out on Friday. It's absolutely flying in, so that's better for me. I don't mind that at all. Still got a wee bit of work to do. Still got to get inside out shredded, but I think we're on the right path. I just need to keep my mind right, stay busy, and that time will fly. So, but I appreciate the support, guys. Remember to subscribe, like, comment. All the lovely stuff, and if you've got any questions, feel free to DM me. Website amsmuscle.com, and amsmuscle.com from email. Just get in touch if you need anything. Cheers, guys.